Hello, welcome back to Monster Train. I'm trying to switch up the intros. You know, we got too many of the same. You know, we got the same hello. Anyway, I was thinking I could be interesting. I say, to do a compilation of just like 150 hellos to start Monster Train episodes, something like that. See how different the hello is at the start of each episode. Everyone has their unique intro thing, and mine is just going hello, which is pretty straightforward. We're Prince today. Last run, end of the cycle, begin anew. We start as we once were in the past, something deep and philosophical like that. Life is a big circle, time is a flat cube, etc., etc. Yeah. Anything I gotta tell you today? Nah, I don't think so. I don't think I have anything interesting coming up. I'm trying to keep 2 videos a day going. I do not have a plan for what the 2 videos are going to be, but what I'm trying to keep on the channel is 2 videos a day. So like today was a stream highlight I've been meaning to put up. I'm gonna probably do Slay the Spire tomorrow. I can maybe record some Noita, things like that. So that'll be hopefully some more content for you. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you so desire. Let's get to it, shall we? Today, Explosive Sigil Daedalus, Rage Fell, Sap Seraph, we're Red, Exile, Purple, Welder, Helper, Crypt Builder, Imp, Important Work. Welder, Helper, Important Work. Really good start. Prince, great, like very, very fun champion. Love to play the Prince. Take Jackstrips, good starter. And Wrathful Prince, easy peasy. Wrathful Prince with Welder Helper, very nice. Oh, free trial. If you learn nothing else from me, learn that you can always take Armor Trial with Rage Prince. He farms this combat if you play him top floor. The potential for this is I might take, there's a risk of up to 7 damage. Risk is a little lessened because of the Jackstrips. I'm probably going to it's going to be like around 2. Or sorry, around 5 is what I would imagine here. I'm going to try and ping off these goons as we're going here. Actually should have played a Train Steward there. Although it would have just died, so never mind. Yeah, so this goon dies. 2. You're at 3. I can play... So these 2 are gonna go by, and that's just fine. It's to be expected. Take 2 from those 2. It's very min-maxy to try and lessen the damage taken here. It's a lot of thinking for a little bit of benefit, but it's worth it to try and work it out here. Playing it like this means that if I have 2 torches coming up... Oh no, I have 2 Crypt Builders coming up, never mind. No, but if I draw the torch, I can kill this unit after Jackstrips, and we'll save an extra damage. Oh, or this. That's fine. So we'll take a total of 3 for the trial, which is extremely good for a unit draft. Oh no, we only take 2 because of Jackstrips. Cool, cool. And you know, he goes insane. We just enter. He absolutely outscales this like crazy. The 1 attacks coming out of these guys just makes him get so massive on rage. Very good, very good. Should have gotten more water before I started recording. Been drinking a lot of water tonight. I don't know why I'm so thirsty. I don't think I need the 3rd Welder Helper. I don't like Fledgling Imp that much here, and Fortify's underwhelming. I think I can skip. Yeah, I don't think Welder Helper is better in larger numbers. I think 2 is a good number, and I think beyond that you start to get into like, I can't play this unit anymore, I don't have the space sort of territory. I'd rather just endless one of them. Take Unnamed Home for what? Yeah, it's not super worth. And I think Energy Siphon is bad because Crypt Builder will be fine without it. This is a skip as well. Alpha Fiend? I like to see Alpha Fiend. We asked the age-old question: does Alpha Fiend scale at a rate that is acceptable? Hellhorned banner at the Steel Shop. There's a case to be made for Cold Kalia here, honestly. We need the big question is, as it often is, heavies. I feel like Alpha Fiend has two big downsides. One is that I'm not 100% certain without multi-strike he'll scale fast enough. The other is he makes it so I can't put Wilder Helpers on Prince, which loses a lot of our stability. To answer this loss of stability, I'm going to have to take space. So, do I want to take Alpha Fiend so much that I want to take space? Let's think about it. Compare Alpha Fiend to what else I could put on the floor that will kill heavies. The alternative options are pretty limited, but we have Stygian as our secondary, so our option could be... our option could end up being spells, basically. In which case it doesn't really matter what our plan is to kill heavies, it's just going to come through spells. So following that line of reasoning, the best unit to take here is probably called Kalia. Then we let her sweep and clean up backline, and her Frostbite is a good enough level of scaling for relentless combat in the same way that Alpha Fiend is. And then Siren of the Sea is like a weird middle ground where you have incant, but also she's gonna get beefy, which is okay. The incant isn't bad. Each of these units takes multi-strike really well. And Cold Kalia takes quick pretty well. Alpha Fiend doesn't take any of the other ones particularly well, and Siren takes... it doesn't really matter after multi-strike. I lean towards... and this is a lot of discussion, but this is a really important choice, right? Each of these is pretty good, and there's a reason to take each of these units, so we're going to sit here and really think it through. I've been kind of zooming through lately too. I've been very cognizant of that fact, so I want to really talk through this choice because it's a tough one. I think it's not Alpha Fiend. I really don't like taking Alpha Fiend here because then I have to take space, and I would rather not take space. So then I think it's between Siren and Cold Kalia, and I think I lean towards Cold Kalia here. I think that the plan is going to be we just kill them with Crypt Builders and maybe pick up Crystallis, but if we don't, we thin the deck out enough that it doesn't matter. And then her and Prince in Relentless can do all the heavy lifting. Siren is okay, but I find that she scales too slowly, I think, for my tastes. I'm going to go Cold Kalia. Problem now is Cold Kalia into Sap Seraph is a little awkward, but, you know. Endless plus 10 plus 25. And in here, Deranged Brute. Ah, fuck you, Cold Kalia. It's the Deranged Brute run. Never mind. Alright, well, you're on your own now. Deranged Brute's just going to scale our Prince out of control. We're going to splash one into the multi-strike path if possible. Going to throw Endless on a Welder Helper here. We're going to go insane. Great news. That's a really good pickup. So, I spent actually like 4 full minutes discussing that choice that we just made, and then I just got immediately slammed with a significantly better option, which is very funny. This combat's free because we have jack strips, by the way. Like super, super easy combat to take. If this combat rewards us with... There's one specific pickup we can get here. If we get from this one Ritual of Battle, the run's over. Absolutely. 100%. Like, it's not... There's no sandbagging. I'm not going to be like, oh, well, maybe we win, maybe we lose. It's over. We win. 100%. Super certain of it. It's just extremely over for the enemies. I'm just going to Ritual my Prince, and he's going to wipe entire floors, and it's going to be out of control. We have the survivability too, so it's not even a big deal on that front. The only question that we have to worry about is what if I die from double heavies walking past, which is a legitimate concern. But, dude, we got Deranged Brute with Wrathful Prince. It's always nice to see Deranged Brute pop up. Yeah. He's getting 10 damage every hit. That's actually Wrathful 3 at this point. Cool, buddy. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm gently drinking the last of my water. Usually I try to speed the drinking up, but I don't want to have it make like a really loud sucking noise because it's the end of the water. Crystallis is good. It's not bad. I guess it's a really good card. It softens up the heavies for Prince to get his kill in, but we don't need it with Ritual Battle. I can just skip, make that card cheaper. We're not going to spend as much time discussing this choice. I don't need anything here. We're super, super strong here. Like, really, really, really winning position. I kind of want to go left here, honestly. A shame, like a real shame that the magic shop diverges from the Hellvent here. And this Hellvent is here? Okay. I'm gonna go left. I don't think the steel shop is particularly important here. Tethys' scales. Alright. That's fine. Dante? Oh god, I could do... Oh, you're gonna show me Rage Dante? With a Deranged route? Oh man. I'm actually gonna say no to this. I'm gonna give you my real opinion. I'm gonna say no. I probably should have taken that. The big problem with it, the reason that I don't like it is because it's a big commitment. And into Seraph, ideally by then it's not a big deal, but yeah, I could have gotten away with that. The thing that pushed me off of that is going into Seraph with Dante. I'm not a big fan. I don't even bother with Cold Kalia here, actually. I play this and save the Prince 10 health. I don't like Dante in the Seraph because Dante just kind of gets farmed by no Ritual Battle here, huh? Shame. I'm gonna torch my own Prince. I need him to kill this enemy for us. Basically, if I play Dante and I do poorly on the Ritual Battle draws, I could just lose and have him like completely worthless. In reality, it would have been fine. I played that Crypt Builder on the top floor because I don't want it hitting one of these enemies. I want Prince getting these kills right now. He needs them. It's important to micromanage that. And if I can pull a Crypt Builder here, I'm pretty happy. The secondary plan, basically at this point I'm just kind of kicking myself for not taking that Fledgling Imp. Fledgling Imp would have been pretty good here. But we're gonna take a little bit. Because as you can see very clearly, double heavies are a problem. There's a few answers to double heavies. The simplest one is multi-strike on the Prince from our next station. Which is a little weak. He doesn't generate a ton of rage, but once we get Ritual Battle on the field, it becomes better. If we don't get that, we can get One Horn's Tome, we can get multi-strike on the Deranged Brute, and then we throw him Rituals works as well. Like, there's a lot of options. We'll see what we're shown. The run is really, like, it's hard to lose from this position because we have so many winning pickups. I do like gifts here, honestly. I don't think it's bad. Well, let's think about it a little more than that. My snap instinct as gifts is good. It's actually bad because Ritual Battle conflicts with it quite a bit. Yeah, I'd end up holding this card a lot, going, I don't want to miss Ritual Battle here. Yeah. The only unit I would consider here is Hot Shark. I don't need any of that, and we can take draw. Probably double draw. I'm gonna probably double cost reduce Ritual here. We'll see. If there's a double stack, I will. Ooh, okay. I do kind of like this Rage 20 action. 3 energy, 20 rage, and then we take energy from the next combat. The next boss, that is. Yeah, 3 energy, 20 rage is just so much damage right now. before I do this, you got a shark for me? Lodestone totem, get out of here. They did have a shark for me, to be fair. I did ask for a shark and I was paid with a shark. I'm going the left path on the next section, so I'm going to buy 2 removals here. Because if we look down here, there's no shop on the path I'm going. There's no actual meaningful shop on this floor. Trinket shops, whatever. I'm gonna go duplicate ritual. Okay, I'll take brawler. Super good. Super, super good. I think we have everything we need. Is Heaven's Seal fine here? I think Heaven's Seal is fine here. Yeah, round 1 is free. Round 1 on this combat is free. Something that I often forget about floor 4, and it's only really floor 4 where I just completely forget that this first round is, like, this first wave is nothing. It's a lot of non-enemies. If we have jackstrips in particular, it's just absolutely no threat. It's just free. This is the first wave we even have to be concerned, so Heaven's Seal is free money. A shame about that space loss top floor. This is the only combat where that can be a problem. That's 100 damage ritual battle. That ritual battle is 100 damage. I must have saw it. I must have misseen that. 100 damage ritual battle. My eyes must be playing tricks on me. Something. But no, this is the only combat where we really... It's 100 damage. Okay. Okay. I didn't realize we were in that sort of a position. I knew it was good. I didn't realize it was 100 damage added to Prince in a single card good. That's wild. Chestplates is bad. It's very bad. Because it stops me from torching Welder Helper. This is an easy skip. Alloy, what the hell? Alloy, Rage Serum? Ooh, these are both good. Rage Serum's pretty nice to add another Rage card to this deck, and it's free. But Alloy's just too good to pass up. And skip. The really good thing about this deck is I can just remove, like, everything from it. And then just cruise. Trade Stewards are going. Backline might become an issue at some point. In Seraph in particular, it might become bad, but I think it's okay. I'm a little concerned about Shadewings sniping my Prince. Oh, hey. One Horn's Tome, huh? Just really add to the fact that this run is out of control by giving me 1 Horns in this event. Doesn't even matter when we are able to turn it on. It's here, too. There's no question in my mind that we survive Fell and we power spike like crazy after Fell. This is a free combat to take multi-strike in. The total damage output we're threatened by is, I think, 24 total damage. In terms of damage that'll be pushed into our units, anyway. Again, this is the combat where we just skip Gold Kalia. I don't need to play her. She doesn't bring much because of jackstrips. She's a long-term pickup where she's going to become more valuable once jackstrips isn't a free win on most enemies. That's when we start to actually try to make use of Cold Kalia. Right now she's just chilling. And then I would like my top 4 to stop losing space as well. Double rage him up because he actually wouldn't get this kill. Because harvest enemies have a reasonable amount of health. Oh, he would have got it. And this is Lifesteal Sweep boss, so it's no concern. I should vocalize that I know this, so that you are also aware. The boss is Lifesteal Sweep, it's not Stealth Boss, because I could lose to Stealth Boss here if I were cocky, right? 380 times 2 doesn't survive 8 rounds of stealth with this health pool, and I would have had to have played a little differently. However, he 1 rounds him. Like, he actually kills this guy in 1 hit. Or 2 hits, I guess. Ooh, this is gonna be a... Dude, what the fuck are these relic rewards? Sketches? No! I took two combat relic rewards and I got sketches and hammered chest plates, which I could not take either of? That's wild. Skip everything, I need nothing. We need to make one horns cheap enough to play now, which we will do here. Otherwise I would have gone left here for sure. But one horn's playable is another spike in power. I don't need to plus 10 anything. It's actually bad to plus 10, I think. Can't double stack. I can double stack alloy if I really want to. I don't like it because the deck has so many 3-cost cards. I think I should just skip. See the Concealed Caverns. Heartless is bad for the same reason Hammered Chestplates is bad, although at this point I could just take it. I don't think I need it. Blood for Blood's not going to do much, so I'll just... It's like 3 Pyre health for 25 gold here. Because I'll just give health to Cold Kalia. Although health isn't that good either, really. Because if I need health I can just throw her a Welder Helper. So... I'll take Blood for Blood. Blood for Blood should have absolutely no effect on this run, but for 6 HP, I think it's worth 6 HP just to have it. And it'll catch some unforeseen circumstance, maybe. Where it has to kill... Pyre has to kill 2 enemies, and then Blood for Blood was worth it. So... It's not a big opportunity cost as well. It's only 6 HP, and we can afford it. Dude, these top 4 space losses? You're kidding me. You're kidding me, right? Has it been 3 combats now, for sure? Definitely 3. I don't think we lost space top 4 on Daedalus. That's another one, though. But this time I actually have to respect it. I need to play mid-floor here, I believe. Which is super... Oh, this is super bad, actually. Because if this gets raged, I'm in an awkward spot. It's like there's a world where I can lose here. My draw has to be really bad, though. So I open myself up to a potential loss if I play mid-floor, but I think that I have to play mid-floor here, because if I don't play mid-floor here, I'm gonna lose the long term because I'm not gonna have enough armor going into Fel. I'm concerned about that. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Also, wait, does he just kill this? Oh yeah, he just kills this, never mind. Something I forgot to consider is the fact that Prince getting hit twice kills this enemy. It just gains exactly enough for the kill. I honestly have trouble conceptualizing how much he's gonna do with Deranged Brute because the number is very large. There we go. Ping him twice and then he heals for 4 here. Cold Kalia is just... She's just gonna go chill top 4. She doesn't have much to do. I need her to have quick for her to be able to kill anything against Seraph. Realistically, her odds of killing things in the Seraph are pretty low. But that's okay. 10. You know what I'm gonna do here? I'm gonna put the alloy on the back unit. I'm gonna make sure. Because there's a chance that if I don't put alloy on Deranged Brute, he could die. It's worth being safe. There's a world where if everything goes wrong on the rages, like she rages the sweep again on this turn, then she rages the next sweep, I could lose my Deranged Brute. So just putting alloy back there eliminates that circumstance and is worth it for that alone. Play the one horns here. It's worth getting just to get it out there. Right, because that's... yeah, if she double rages the next round of sweep, then I could have lost my Deranged Brute. Thankfully, that situation could not have arisen, given the path that she has taken. However, it was worth playing around, absolutely. Also, not gonna kill this heavy. Interesting enough. He'll die, I just don't have Prince killing it. I've been focusing on the armor more than the rage right now. But, you know, we can focus on rage pretty quickly. Oh yeah, the sweep goes through. I can ping you. Definitely gonna purge all these foregone powers next. Okay. It was like momentarily I went, huh, wait, is there a world where I could lose this here? And then I went, oh yeah. Ritual battle Rage 20. I just did 400 damage to Fell Outside of Relentless. And then we just take energy, and then all of those 3-cost spell problems go away too. Because the big problem is, oh, I can't play a 3-cost spell and also like ping an imp or something like that. So Tap Seraph can present a problem because the damage output can be bigger than the rate at which we gain armor. So I need to watch out for that as well. Skip this, take energy, and stop losing space top 4. Really, I just need to stop losing space top 4. I want -1. I can't really though. I can't -1 anything. Steel Shop is okay. We can look for quick on Clotcalia, which is really useful. I think it's the way to go. Although she doesn't actually kill backline like this. She might just need large stone. Either way, I think I go right. Removals, Merchant of Steel, another event. Purge 2 foregone powers. Torches are pretty high value. In combination with jack strips, they can ping off some shade wings. Ah, large stone. Good. And then I'm gonna throw... I'm actually gonna beef up one of the welder helpers for Clotcalia. Kind of what I want to try, although that doesn't sound that good. I want multi-strike for Deranged Brute. Quick. It's a shame that I gave Clotcalia that +10. I needed it, but I wish I could swap it out for quick here, because that would be really, really good. That would be like that's 100% win. As it sits, we're like probably winning, but that is guaranteed we're gonna take this. So, you know. Crapshoot Polyclaw. I do not really care for either of these here. What's our deck at? It's at 22 cards. We can get that down pretty low here. And we're definitely going Wrathful 3, or Wrathful 2 rather. I think that typically you're best off going all the way on Wrathful. However, there's a special circumstance where you don't want to. I can take Mark of Invasion. We're not risking that much Pyre health. The special circumstance where you want to splash into Brawler is with Deranged Brute. Because Deranged Brute means that your Prince just goes like crazy here. He scales Rage so fast he doesn't need help. I'm gonna play mid 4 again. We didn't lose space top 4, but playing top 4 means 15 damage goes to Prince for free. I basically have to play Welder Helper if I do this, and I want to play no wait, I do want to play top 4 because I want these to die to Jack Strips. Yeah, okay. So I want to play up here. 35. I'm just gonna play Welder Helper. We're gonna err on the side of caution here. So this wave does 15 to me. That's fine. This is, you know, Blood for Blood has now paid for itself. Blood for Blood let me take this trial. I appreciate Blood for Blood's contribution to this run. 10, 15. It's worth it for the collector, at the very least. Ritual or Welder Helper. I can play Welder Helper here. He takes a lot of damage off of this, which means that he gets a lot of rage. I'm okay with this also because this is no damage to the Pyre. So pinging it doesn't matter basically. Yeah, he's raging. This is a really high damage output combat, right? I've talked about in recent times. Oh no, he died to Jackstrip, so that's not. It's not die in the Pyre room. It's just when they die, or the Pyre has to kill it rather. But I've been talking about 4-7 combats in terms of power, and this is definitely a high power combat. This is a really high damage output combat. There's a lot of damage coming through, and a lot of it's unavoidable as well, which is scary. God, it's hard to play these cards. They're also expensive. I can play One Horns. I think it's worth. I can just draw back into the armor. We're not at a big risk. Or we're not really at any risk, come to think of it. That play, while it looks like it might be important, it actually doesn't matter as I look at it now. Yeah, we're fine. It really is just, do I outscale Shadewings? I'm not certain. Our armor numbers aren't crazy by any means. They are just fine. One other thing that would make me feel good is actually holdover here. I don't remember. I vaguely remember seeing a holdover on this run. However, I don't remember when. But holdover on important work would have been good. Maybe I saw that holdover too late. Did I see holdover? Man, have I been to a magic shop? I went to one, right? I went to this magic shop. Did I see holdover there? Did I see holdover and pass on holdover for my important work? Because that's a big feed. I definitely should have taken holdover for important work if I saw it. I really don't remember though. These runs are just a blur. Branding Right's pretty good. March of Shields is pretty good as well. I don't think I need either of these though. Although Branding Right's a way to kill Shadewings as well. I'm definitely going magic here. I'm down with this. And we can skip. Okay. Definitely gonna go magic, so it's fine to take Branding Right. We're gonna look for... Look at Shop has... Hellpack Firewall Firebox. Sure. Might actually take Firebox. Remove foregone powers. You got a holdover for me? Double stack. Go -1 branding right. I really want to avoid increasing the cost of cards in this deck as much as we can here. And as a result, I'm going to skip this. Permafrost. I think I did pass a holdover, and that was silly of me. One other thing that weighs on me heavily here is the fact that if we lose space top 4, we might be doomed. Just hope we don't. I'm gonna take Firebox and then roll this. There was something I was looking for here. We did not find it. I was looking for Rules of Containment, because that would be really, really good into the Shadewings. Unfortunately, we got a bunch of garbage, so I'm just gonna buy 2 removals for foregone power and probably a torch. Just one. Go down to 19 cards. Let's get it. I mean, as long as we don't lose space top 4, it's fine for sure. Like 100% no space lost top 4 and we're cruising. Hey, okay, okay. And Firebox paying off here. Absolutely. Letting me play all of my units out. Very nice. Gonna go ahead and ping up here. So the reason that top floor is good is because 1 torch kills every Shadewings now. Shadewings die if they take 1 torch, which is good enough. 1 Horns is a little risky here, but I'm okay with it. Prince should get a lot. This middle one heals here. Yeah, okay, this is the turn where I go, okay, yeah, we're fine. Right here, this is the turn. Where we gain enough armor to make me go, yeah, it's good. I have a torch coming up, so I don't need to armor this unit any further. Ping here, and then he dies on top 4. It's like, yeah, it's probably fine. I mean, our deck is 12 cards. I cycle through it very quickly. We go through all of this rather swiftly. I actually kind of like playing important work on this guy instead of on the welder helper himself. Yeah. Good thing there. It's fine. Yeah, he's tanking like the entire Shadewings round and only losing 14 armor, so as long as I'm... Yeah, we have it. This run would actually be kind of doomed without welder helper, I will admit. I think without welder helper this looks quite... Oh yeah, don't branding right my prince now. I forgot about this synergy, so I picked branding right basically as a spell to kill Shadewings. However, interestingly enough, I didn't need to because Tethys' scales... Man, what a jank plan to clear Shade Wings. Tethys' Scales plus Torch plus Jack Strips is my Shade Wings plan right now. What a weird one. Huh. Good thing I have the discipline to not just slam shit like that, though. 15 armor, so it's neutral for Light Wings to go up. Yeah, it's actually bad for me to kill them then because I lose rage for that. It's neutral for them to be there. It don't cost me any armor. Oh, I should be killing Overhelper. What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm tunneling on keeping the Shade Wings down because that's the only unit that actually matters. That 4 is worth plus, what was it, plus 9 I believe. We just make sure that Shade Wings die and we're cruising. We're cruising regardless. I mean, our Prince is a 708 times 3, so I have a tendency when your numbers get big like this, I definitely have that tendency to not really appreciate how out of control we are. Prince comes really close to killing Seraph in one round here. Like, dangerously close to one rounding Seraph is how strong we are. And I'm over here looking at this, like, making sure I'm min-maxing everything properly. Ooh, well, but it's worth it because Prince isn't quick, and it's like if it's easy to get cocky here and die, basically. I think it's really easy to see that 3,000 damage per round and go, oh wow, you're so strong. This is super over. Like that, right? It's very easy for me to say things like that, but then what can happen if you get super confident? I hit F8. I am sorry. I didn't even know the F8 to bring up the bug report was still in the game. But basically, if I get overconfident there, and I don't have that swing turn early enough, I don't remove cards aggressively enough, it's possible that a round of Shade Wings goes up and just pushes Prince into the ground. Specifically wave 2. Lots of ways that one can slip away. However, we got there. We take those. Cold Kalia, she tried, and she did play an important role of clearing like 2 rounds of Shade Wings for us. So I appreciate her contribution as well. But ultimately, Deranged Brute, Wrathful Prince, it is... Oh, and Ritual Battle is really good. It's really, really good. The end. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, do not forget you could leave me a like. Subscribe if you would like to see more. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.